Hi everybody, this is Bite Blast. Welcome back to Stationeers, and we've got sun up. I will just switch my light back on because I was stood there in the dark. So today we're going to be building the arc furnace. There we go, and the Autolathe. So let's pick both of them up. And we're going to put the arc furnace down over here, and again it's got the symbols on the bottom for where the power is, but it also has a big arrow on the side of it. See the big arrow on the side of it? It's going from left to right there, so we want it, I want it going there. Okay, now the reason it got an arrow is that you feed stuff into there, it burns and then drops out of there. However, we don't want it dropping out onto the floor. So what we can do is we can build the Autolathe right next to it, and if we do that, will that work? I'm not sure that'll work. I know you can build it right next to it, but that's ridiculous. Let's just take that apart. I don't know which tool it is to take that apart, and as usual with this game, you have to go through all of them before you find the right one. So let's have another go at that. So rather than it sat right up to it, let's give it a gap. It does work with a bit of a gap, although that's offset as well, which is pants. So let's just take it apart again, and then Autolathe there. Beautiful. Right, yeah, so the hole is more or less next to it, and it magically jumps across, so that's fine. We just need to wire it all up. I'm going to just turn my light off, so if you're unsure how to do this, it's worth locking your mask in case you accidentally press I, and you can use that to switch the light off there, which if you scroll with your mouse wheel and then light off, press F, it will switch it off. Right, we're going to build now some cabling. We want cabling, don't we? There we go. So the cabling can just go from here onto this. We're going to need to put some various junctions in and things because where do I want that? Maybe I can't see very well. Let's put that stupid light back on. Right, that's about where I want it. Yeah, yeah. Now I am actually going to wire that up like that, I think, and then we're gonna go like that, and then yeah, we want some corners on like this. We want a corner on none of those like that. That one needs to go on there. See when it goes yellow, that's when it's lined up. It's not lined up. There we go. That's lined up. Oh, I wanted that one again. It's not that. It's not that. That's the one. I think that's the one. That's the one. Yep. And then we want some straight bits. So let's go like this. Oh, it won't go in there. Oh, it has to go in there. It won't go there. Apparently the lathe's in the way. So let's just build this down. Boom. Boom. I think what I'm going to do is do that, and then we're going to whoa, that's complicated. Do this one like that, and then in here we'll put this, I think, like that, and then this one wants to be more like a diamond, doesn't it? So let's just get the tin snips out so we know what this one looks like. That's that tool. Pop that in, and let's just deconstruct you, deconstruct you, deconstruct that one and that one, and it automatically picks the bits of wire up anyway as you're doing that. So that's not right there either, is it? Because we need one to go to the power as well. So let's pop that in there like that. Let's pop that in there like that. And then we certainly want a straight one to go there, one there, and one here. and then we want a corner like that, and boom boom. Oh, wrong way enough. There. Boom, that's that connected. So we've connected both sides of that, we've connected both sides of that, and then these should now work. So let's just put my gear away, or else. Yeah, so this, you can switch it on and off, and we get a green light on. That's beautiful. And this again, switch it on and off. Beautiful. Now the way this works is you switch it on, you put ore in there, press the button here, and it smelts it. It pops into here, and it stores it in here. That's good. Now this thing, you can select what you want to build. So I can build more cable coil if I wanted. And it will tell me, if I switch it on, what I need to do that. And it says 0.5 G of copper to build one. Okay, if I switch it off, it tells me what I'm building. It doesn't tell me how much. This handle here, when it's switched on, if you pull that handle, everything pops out of this side. So all the ores and things that you've made will just drop out on the floor. And that's that. I think what I'm going to do is I might do some scavenging. So what we're going to do is we're going to press number 3, and in here is another tool belt. So if you hold that and then press 5, boom, it swaps for your tool belt that you've already got in. So let's have a look at this new tool belt. It has this thing in it, which is for mining ore. So what we're going to do is go and mine some ore. So in order to make these lathes work, wow, you need to watch out for this sort of thing, because you can fall down those and damage the suit, damage you, damage all sorts. So if you press O to switch it on, it will mine the coal. I don't want coal. I don't want the pink stuff either. Now the problem with this game is that the horizon is very small, and as you can see, I cannot now see my base, which is why I built that big tower, in the hope that at least I should be able to see it sometimes if I've gone in a decent direction. So be careful of the big holes. If you're unsure about the big holes, press J. Okay, now J turns on your jetpack, and the jetpack will stop you dying and damaging yourself. Oh, gold. Oh, that's good. We need this. This is good. So do that. Now the advantage of using this rather than the pickaxe is that this, while you've got the tool belt on, as we have, stores the ore straight into the tool belt. There's no chasing it around the landscape trying to pick it up. So that's pretty good, isn't it? Look at that. Hey, loads of gold there. What's that that's shining there? Is that more gold? Did that just highlight saying gold? Mine gold? Yep. So it's saying there's still some more in here somewhere. There we are. Come on, pick it up. There we are. And again, if you get stuck down a hole, press J, and it will give you your jetpack ability, and you can then jump out. So you press the space bar to jump out. You see my tower over there? That's why we built it. That's why we built it, so we can see it. So we're going to carry on in this direction. The sun's going down. I do not want to be trying to get back in the dark. I don't want silicon yet. I want iron, gold, copper. What's that? I don't know what that is. I think that's silicon. Silicon, yeah, we're not that bothered about that. That's oxide or some oxalite. What are you? Iron. Beautiful. We like iron. We want lots of iron because we'll be using this stuff for fun. Yeah, you can dig yourself into a hole as well, like this. This is obviously a lovely rich vein of iron here. So let's just keep going, try and get as much as we can. Being aware that the sun is disappearing, and I want to be able to find my way back to my base in case the battery power goes on my light. Battery power goes full stop, because if it disappears, you are stuck. Because then your life support system will start to fail with no power on. I'm going to leave that there actually, and we can still see our tower over there. I think what I'm going to do is, in the small amount of time that I've got left, we're going to go back. Look, I can't tell if these are holes or whether it's just shadow, so you need to be very careful of these. Yeah, as I was saying, J is your jetpack. Okay. Oh, there you go. The sun's gone down. So if you press J on, Okay, let's just show you with this tire. I've pressed J. It shows you on the right underneath my portrait. It's got an I and then a J and a little jetpack. If I now press space, whee, I can fly up in the air. And also, it brings you down very slowly, meaning that if you fall into a hole, you are not going to just drop to your death. However, it does use fuel, and the fuel uses up fairly quickly, so only use it in an emergency. Right, sun's gone down, so there's not a lot I can do out in the wilderness, and I don't want to get lost out there in case, like I said, my battery goes down. I'll show you that. Number 2, in here, my life support battery has got a medium charge. Alright, this is green, so it means it's got a high charge. Blue is fully charged, of course. And when this life support one disappears, we're going to swap it with that battery there. So what do we do with all this ore now? So we go back to number 5 where all the ore is. So let's have a look at maybe some iron. Okay, I think that's the iron one. We're going to pop the iron into there. So iron ore is going to insert 50. Yep. Switch the thing on and then go. Whee! And that's lovely. If you hover over this button, it tells you where you're up to. So it says 44 grams left, 43, 42. So it's going down, it's smelting. You can stop it at any time, and then you can take out the iron, and then maybe put something else in. So we've got some gold in there, so let's put a bit of gold in. Put some gold in, and it's the same. Switch it on, go like that, it smelts it, and it puts it into here. So if we now go and hover over this, it will tell us that to build the cable coil we need copper. However, we don't want to build cable coil at the moment. What we do want to build though is a new solar panel, so that we've got 2, so we're getting more power. Is that a good thing to build? Glass sheets, iron frames, iron sheets, a kit arc furnace, autolathe, centrifuge. I think I might build electronics printer. This is a good thing to build early on. And again, right, to build that, switch it on and it'll tell you. So to build that we need 20 grams of iron, of which we have 12. We need 2 grams of gold and 10 grams of copper. So I know that the gold is now smelting, it's working away, and we haven't got any copper. We should have enough iron on me. We've got loads of iron on me, and it tells you what it's got. If I pull the button now, the iron will drop out here. In fact, let's do it. There we go. Blong. Yep, we can shove it back in there. Yep. Poof. Oh, although if the handle's still down, it just throws it back out. So there you go. So that's in. All right. Electronics printer or solar panel? Let's build a solar panel. Where am I going to put it? I've put that one in the wrong spot really. I'll put it over there maybe. We'll have to build another metal base, but we'll do that. We'll build another solar panel. So let's find a solar panel. It takes a while to go through this because there's quite a lot of things to build. I could be here quite a while. Arc furnace, autolathe, centrifuge, door.
Power low.
Power low. Okay, I'll just show you this and then we're going to call this video over. Shall I leave that there? I'm going to leave it on electronics printer. We'll work towards the electronics printer. Switch it off to save on the old electricity. Right, so we need to swap our battery over. So what we're going to do is number 2 and select our battery. Now we just pick this one up out of there and we can just press F, boom, to swap them over, and then in there we go. That's easy. Yeah, it's done. So there's no power low problem. So there you go. So I'm going to leave it there, and because it's night time I can't really show you what's going on. I'll come back for the next video. We'll go and get some resources to build the electronics printer, and I'll show you how that works. It works very similar to this, but we'll smelt the ores that we've got and we'll get that working, and we'll show you all that in the next video. I hope you're enjoying it. Give me a thumbs up if you are. My name's Backblast. I'll see you next time. I'll just switch my light off and go to sleep.